Today is my grandmother's birthday, or at least I think it is. I ask Mom if today is my grandmother's birthday, and she tells me that we are celebrating it today because Dad has work off. I ask Mom when she was actually born. She tells me sometime after the first harvest. I ask her what we harvest. She does not answer me, so I ask Mom, how old is Grandma? And she replies simply that Grandma is old. And we're all standing in our aunt's kitchen. Trays of vanilla wafers and bananas sit on tabletops. Egg rolls being folded at a frantic pace. Dora the Explorer blaring in the background. 4 generations of hands finding themselves busy. And 1 birthday cake covered in thick plastic. I want to ask my mother how many candles I should prepare. And then there's my grandmother. You see, my grandmother, she sees the world in ways that I'm still trying to comprehend. She measures the world in approximates, in pinches of salt, in handfuls of strawberries, in bok choy hearts torn at the fingertips. She has never owned a calendar. I've never found a measuring cup inside of her kitchen cabinets. Ask my grandmother how thin the bamboo shoots should be cut, and she would tell you, you have to cut it as thin as a pinky finger. Now, my grandmother's hands and my hands share little in resemblance, but when she tells me to cut the bamboo as thin as her pinky finger, I know exactly where my knife needs to be. See, measurements can be confusing. For example, we were told that we were going to start eating lunch at 2 and it's 3:30, and we're still cooking, and we're hungry, but we're patient, and we're talking. For example, I'm 25, but I still kind of look 16. For example, I've learned that the light year is not a measurement of time. It is a measurement of distance, of the number of meters traveled by a single photon of light in 1 Julian year. That is easy to confuse distance with time and time with distance. 1979, the first time my grandmother steps foot in this country. 7,929, the number of miles between San Francisco and Bangkok International Airport. 5.4, the number of inches and distance between a thumb and pointer finger landing on Laos and the United States on twirling globe. 89 cents, the cost of the first Dairy Queen sundae ever eaten on the south side of Minneapolis. 612, the first place we ever called home. 8 pounds, 9 ounces, the weight of a grandson sitting in her daughter's stomach. And how foolish of me to believe that a handful of seconds could ever do justice to every cup, to every quart, to believe that I could ever measure a life in just years. And we all gather back around the table. Mom removes the thick plastic from the cake, places a single candle at the very center, ignites the wick with match. We all sing, we all clap. Grandmother sits quietly, stares into the candle, into the single flame, melting wax. She breathes in and exhales. Thank you so much, everybody.